The Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games have been postponed until 2021. The priority for all those involved in the Paralympic movement still must be to focus on staying safe with their friends and family during this unprecedented and difficult time.
Todo el personal de salud, cajeros, repositores de supermercados, basureros, policía.
Por trabajar día a día en este momento tan complicado para toda la humanidad.
Know that you are our heroes.
Thank you all for taking care of us.
I built the pool, guys.
At the age of 12, I was part of a scout group. They gave you like this kind of nickname. My name was the Rising Phoenix. Because the phoenix can live and die and burn and then live again. My scout group saw me in each step, living, burning, dying, and then live again. When I was really young, my coach came to me and he told me there is the paradise, and the name of paradise is Olympic Games. You just need to work a lot every day, every hour, as best as you can in order to get to Olympic Games.
When I came back from the Games, people didn't really know that the Paralympics happened. I wanted to join the high school track team, but I didn't have the right to run alongside of other runners when I was the only female wheelchair racer out there. I didn't understand why I was being discriminated against. Even coaches that I have a club of my own kind and that I really don't belong here. It was hurtful. And I thought, okay, we're gonna fight this. So we sued for no damages, so no money. We sued for the right for people with disabilities to participate in high school sports.
Disabilities are now being granted equal access to school sports programs. That mandate comes from the Obama administration.
I could run alongside of the runners.
For the first time in history, students with disabilities will now be included on sports teams at their local school.
It was a hard thing to go through, but the law became federal, called the Sports and Fitness Equity Law. Some people call it Tatiana's Law.
Je me suis réveillé à l'hôpital parce que j'étais mort pendant 4 jours, 5 jours. J'ai fait une hémorragie externe et interne, extraordinaire. De me dire qu'à 3 ans, j'ai échappé à ces trucs, ces massacres. Et suite à ça, j'ai dû apprendre à me reconstruire dans un orphelinat, tout seul, abandonné. De pourquoi aimer courir et sauter. C'est comme si je courais pour fuir la chose. Je cours pour m'évader. Tomber, se relever, ça fait partie de la vie. Et ça, c'est important pour beaucoup de gens, et moi, je l'ai compris très tôt. C'est le sport qui m'a sauvé au jour d'aujourd'hui. C'est mes premiers JO, j'ai pas appris sur la victoire, mais j'ai beaucoup appris sur l'humanité.
People have so many different physicalities in the Paralympics compared to the Olympics. In the Olympics, all the bodies look the same. And then in the Paralympics, none of the bodies look the same. It is absolutely petrifying the moment before you race at the Paralympics.
Take your marks.
That cold water hits you and you think, this is it. This next minute is probably going to be the biggest minute of my entire life. I want as many people in the world to see the Paralympics as possible, because if my parents had known about the Paralympics back when I was 3 years old, they would have had so much more hope in what people with disabilities can do.
My mode of transport was a skateboard at the time. I wanted to fit in with my friends and be cool. I was in school and I was away when we had to tick all the boxes what sport we wanted to play, and I got stuck with wheelchair rugby. I did want to jump in that chair, but then I was too embarrassed to do it. Another week went on and went for a swim. Came back a few hours later, my skateboard had been stolen. Don't know what clicked in my head, but I went, well, maybe I should give this wheelchair rugby a go. I am a bit of an adrenaline junkie. When you're hitting someone head on, it's like a small car crash.
It's hard, fast, and not for the faint-hearted. It's no surprise that wheelchair rugby is also known as murder ball.
Wheelchair rugby suits me to a T.
Here's Peacock.
I could not believe it. Started hearing my name being chanted, which was just absurd. This doesn't happen in athletics. It's meant to be dead silence. So I just telling everyone to just be quiet.
Peacock's asking them to be quiet. He wants silence, and the crowd just need to listen.
Next thing I know, we're in the blocks.
Once again, quiet for the start, please.
Extraordinary tension around this stadium.
I don't really remember anything before 60 meters. That's what we train for. When that gun goes off in the race, you just do it without thinking. And at that point, I was in the lead. But the issue is, I suddenly get focused on the wrong things. I just absolutely shit my pants. Basically, I'm just getting so tense, just trying to fight to get to that finish line.
The start vital, and Peacock gets a good one. He's headed Pistorius. Brown's trying to go with him. Peacock's in front. Pistorius starting to recover. Peacock takes the
And I remember crossing the line and thinking, oh my God, I've just won. I finally see my name come up first, and I just couldn't believe it.
When I was younger, I had lots of dreams. I wanted to be a BMX rider, and I was going to do backflips and all sorts of stuff. And I remember telling my dad that I'm going to be the next Michael Jordan, back when Michael Jordan was just the king.
Steele, he kept it in bounds. Here it is
There was no way I was gonna be Michael Jordan. No way. I'm not tall enough, right? But the one thing that caught my attention the most was cars, and drive it with my feet and outrace 90% of the people around me. The car doesn't stereotype the driver. Like, it doesn't care if you have arms or don't have arms. It just wants to be driven. That's why I fell in love with archery. A bow just wants to be shot.
Why am I running? I'm definitely running for all the people that have struggled before me and that wanted us to come to this point where we are today. Did they want us to get here and stop? No, they want us to get further. You know, that's basically it. What's definitely in my heart is that the story of Paralympians, you know. But then also it's very difficult to tell everyone about the Paralympics. So I feel like this is a platform where people will learn about the Paralympics. And this is what I wanted. This is always what I wanted, you know. People must know that there is Paralympics. This movie had made me, you know, love athletics more, you know, love sports. Because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, the story is that sports can bring us together. What they did in the film, they showed who's Ntando. You know, the guys were with me in a rural area in Atteridgeville. I grew up in a rural area. For me, it is very special. So it was not just shooting a movie. It was more like shooting my culture. And you know, I'm up for that. I'm up for people that are embracing, you know, one another's culture. First day we went there, I didn't know about the cheetah. And then we got there and they were like, yes, so we're shooting. Well, the sun is nice and we're just going to shoot. We're going to take out the cheetah. We're going to bring the cheetah. And I was like, wow. So guys, we are doing it now. You know, it was very fun. So there's also a scene where I'm running and then the cheetah is also running. So all of that, all of the cheetah parts where I'm walking with the cheetah out of the room, those are parts actually that we actually shot. So there's nothing that was digital or something like that. It was real. I think it's definitely gonna raise that, you know, anything is possible. Tatiana, Bebe, you know, all of those guys. It's interesting stories, you know. Sometimes, you know, I was looking at the movie the first time I was looking at the movie and I was like, wow, you know, I thought I had it bad, but you know, this guy's, you know, talking about the guy from France, you know, he has been through a lot, you know, and Bebe also has been through a lot, Tatiana, you know, to hear stories. And I think what it did to me, it's going to have the same effect, you know, to other people. People are going to realize that, you know, we have something bigger than just disability. It goes bigger than just disability, and it's going to create awareness for people, you know. And I think it's also good not only for the Paralympics but also for disabled people. You know, it's going to create a big a change also on how people see disabled people. Yeah.
They deserve the respect and help in daily life.
Some horses feel backward, but they are very peaceful inside.
Vamos construir um futuro mais acessível.
En kunnen een krachtige signaal geven, een politiek voorbeeld.
I am equal to all my friends. I want everyone to be treated this way with respect. I want everyone to have these opportunities. If everyone works together, we can do this now.
I believe
that the world have to be a place where we feel accompanied and protected.
Хочу показать, что я живу полноценной жизнью. Нет ничего невозможного.
Que desde ahí pueden practicar el deporte que les apasiona y les gusta.
Every country in this world needs to have a good transport for every person.
Juntos encontremos la paz a través del deporte. Hagamos de este mundo un mundo más inclusivo.
Puppi, ¿sabías qué?
Heute sind es noch 300 Tage.
300 days.
300 days. मात्र 366 हैं.
300 days.
300 days. Tokyo 2020.
Paralympic Games.
Y estamos a 300 días de
Tokyo 2020.
hari lagi ke Paralympic Tokyo 2020.
The Paralympic Games 기대는 님숨절리시 세슈니비나.
距离东京残奥会开幕还有300天，
我们东京见。
Pwede pokol sumog sa Tokyo.
东京奥运倒数
300天。
Faltan 300 días para Paralympic Tokyo 2020.
We still struggle with the idea of disability being such a taboo, but it was tough. I was bullied a lot in high school. I remember coming home and just crying all the time after track meets.
The Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games have been postponed until 2021. The COVID-19 outbreak is now impacting nearly every country in the world. Sport is not the most important thing right now. Preserving human life is. When the Paralympic Games do happen in Tokyo next year, there will be a spectacular global celebration of humanity coming together again as one.
All right, it's showtime. Worked hard to be here, David. Put your hands right there. You got this. Drive. Pick it up. 20 meters. 40. Come on. Looking good. 80 meters. 90. Lead.
10.99, a new Paralympic Games record.